Everybody, welcome back. Saturday morning here in the shop. Going to do a little double hitter video today. We're going to get a little bit of work done on our 750 Shadow drag bike build. Hopefully get the front end, front fairing, headlight area all buttoned up. Got to make a bracket for our screen mount. Got some little tiny micro switches in that we're going to use for the on-off switch and the start switch. Made up a little metal template for our windscreen. We're going to get that shaped up, test fit, and then we'll use that to heat form our Lexan for our windscreen. And then secondly, we're going to get started on Tom's bobber assembly. Did some videos on it early on in the fabrication. I don't think we've done any updates on it lately, but the frame is painted and we're going to start getting the front end stuff on. Got the triple trees polished, so we'll get the triple trees assembled, get the neck cups in the frame, and I don't know, that might be it for today on that. I'm not sure how much stuff he'll have done and ready to install, so we'll just kind of play that by ear. But figure it'd be a cool thing, do a little mix of two different bikes, and maybe something for everybody to like. So thanks for being here, and we're gonna get cranking. Alright, so this is our little windscreen template. We just drew up and cut out on the plasma table, and we're just kind of messing with it, getting it fit in here where we like it. So this is looking pretty good. It'll drop down about another 3/4 of an inch. So we got our Lexan here. I'm going to cut this out on the bandsaw and then hopefully use the heat gun to warm this up and fold it around here. Then we'll clamp it and let it cool. I have not ever done this, so it should be kind of interesting. I'm going to go get this cut out, and then we'll see if we can make a windscreen or ruin a piece of Lexan. So we'll be right back. Alright, so the plan is I'm going to clamp this on here, heat up one side, roll it around, and then kind of do the same on the other side. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so this cooled down here, and I'm going to see if I can get this little edge here is still lifted up a little bit. So I'm going to grab a couple of more clamps and we'll give this little edge another heat and try and get that sucked down. But you can see here the bottom radius, if it'll focus. I mean, it's really worked surprisingly well. I kind of half thought it was no chance of working. So anyway, that's pretty cool. I'm going to grab a couple clamps. We'll come back and button up this side and move over to the other side. Alright, one more little cycle of cooling and we'll go over to the other side. Alright, so this is cooled down. We're going to go ahead and unclamp it. So really pretty happy with it. got bent a little uneven, but we can trim. It was a little bit oversized. That's one thing I've decided if I was going to do this again, I would actually make it even a little bit larger oversized, because it did get a few little marks where the clamps clamped down. So that gave us a little bit of a mark on there. I'm going to try and figure out a way to get that cleaned up. But okay, so we got our form, and you can see here it's not quite tight enough of a radius. I guess that's because we went on the outside of our template. What I'm going to try to do now, since we've already got our form started really pretty good, is I'm going to go back in, heat this up, and then just try to give it a little bit more form by hand. So we'll try this on one side, see how it goes. Alright, so we got this fit pretty well. It's a little bit misshaped from where it curved, so we'll lay out some tape on here and sand that to a better finish when we pop all this back off to do the final fitting on, or final finish work on all these mount pieces. All this aluminum mount, all that still needs to be sanded and painted, so we will finish up the windscreen when we do that. But overall, I'm liking it. Obviously, I think if I did another one, a couple things I would change up, and a couple things I've learned doing this. The clamps I used probably were, I should have used like paint sticks in between the clamps, because I got a couple of clamp marks where it got a little too hot and got soft and the clamp kind of mushed into the acrylic. But all in all, it's not too bad. I think I might have a piece big enough to try a second time, so I may even give that a go. Just go for a second one and see how that works out. So anyway, overall, really happy with that. I think it came out cool. Alright, so we made up this little plate here to hold our tablet. I'm going to get this mounted up. Using these little rubber tablet mounts found on Amazon to hold the tablet. I think they're actually meant to like hold a tablet to the wall, like in a restaurant or something, or somewhere where people walk in and check in. But I like that they're rubber because it'll help isolate the tablet from vibration, which I'm sure they will not like too much. So by doing that, hopefully give a little extra life to our tablet. Alright, so we got our windscreen on. We got our tablet mounted. See if you can kind of see our digital readout. It's hard to see from down here. It looks like it might be a little bit crooked. We'll have to straighten it out a little bit. But everything's loose. Maybe the whole front end and all still loose. So, but anyway, that's where we're at right now. Really pretty pumped on that. I think it's a cool setup, and we just got to figure out where we're going to put our switches now. Like I said, we ran out of a little bit of room, but other than that, I think this front is done. I'm gonna be ready to pop all these brackets apart, final sand and paint, and then do our final assembly. Got our brake caliper bracket here. I painted this up during the week. Just a satin black. Didn't want to draw a crazy amount of attention to it. And we got our little 2-piston Gramica. This is what we used to run on our drag bikes all the time, so went ahead and went with that. And I might have messed up because, well, forgot this big rotor. It's hard to get this fit onto the wheel. I think I actually have to put it onto the rotor, but if I crack the caliper halves loose, it'll spread out and let it go on there.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
222. 222. I don't want to leave anything in my pocket. Where do you want me to put it?
You just throw it wherever.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. You get that thing done?
I'm fixing on putting it on the blue wheel right now.
Because I promised the viewers we were going to do a dual edition.
No way.
Yeah, some of this and then some on your bike.
That's freaking awesome.
So you got to have something to put together.
Oh, no doubt about it. We'll be able to put the whole front end on.
All right. Alright, so got that a little wider, splitting the body, and then it slips in. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but whenever you got custom stuff, usually takes some little tricks to get everything mounted up right. So these bolts in. And snug everything up. Alright, there we have it. Nice little baby Gramica caliper. Big giant brake rotor. Should give us some good stopping power. Got our gigantic LED light on here. I love this big. This is a GS 1100, like 1981 headlight and surround that we modified, notched out and stuff to make fit this. So Really happy with this overall look on this bike. It's a little bit ridiculous, which is kind of how I like them. Got a really cool tucked look. Front end is real tight from our deraked frame, and handlebars are nice and low. I don't know, this is just my style of bike. I love it. I think it looks perfect. Looks super fast just sitting still. So next up, we need to get the rear suspension put in so we can get this thing into a roller. So kind of one of the things that's been holding me up right now is this swing arm. So this is the swing arm. Goes up into the frame in this orientation basically, and you can see it's all handmade aluminum swing arm. And the question is, how do we finish this? Should we paint it gloss black? Should we just do like a raw sanded finish aluminum? I really don't think I want to polish it on this bike. The aluminum that's on the bike in the other areas is mostly going to just be like brushed finish. So it's basically between brush finish and black. I'm leaning towards black, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. So drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. Aluminum or black. Just for reference, the rear wheel is gloss black, but it's a beadlock rim, and the outside beadlocks are going to be aluminum finish. So that's a really cool feature. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you. You'll see in one of the videos that's coming up, and you can learn something new maybe, which we're hoping somebody always learns something. I believe Tom is just about done polishing up the last parts of his front end, and so this is going to be a wrap for the Shadow 750 Outlaw bike today. We're going to hop on over onto Tom's build, see if we can't get the front end on it, and plug away on that a little bit. Yeah.
Now, this one stays fixed, and you just screw this one. I'm taking it.
No, they both. It doesn't matter, but that one might be tight on there from.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it doesn't make. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Okay. But I mean, we got.
Yeah. So you think? I'm not sure why that's stuck on there.
It just is probably from. Now, one of them's got a hole in it.
That
Oh,
one's-
that's for the stop.
Yeah, so that goes on the bottom.
Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. You have to cut another one?
There's no cutting another one, man. I can't cut that.
Oh, it's with aluminum?
Yeah, and it's like that's like I mean that's a forward control plate, like from God knows where.
I should have strapped the frame down.
Yeah, the only thing that matters
Is
on that is just to make sure that, first of all, put the wrench on the bottom and use the thing you got
I know, I
leverage.
just didn't want to hit that on the frame because it's a.
Is you want to make sure that this stays like, it doesn't have to be like exact, but you want
that you want that to slip in.
No, this is slipping in, but
Yeah.
you want this tab in the centered.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you ain't gonna be able to twist it if you got it all loaded. Really, you're not gonna be able. I mean,
Not gonna be able to loosen it either.
well, you can loosen it, but if it started going in, you might not be able to twist it either.
Oh shit.
It looks pretty damn close, isn't it?
It's pretty damn close.
Yeah, it
dude.
does. It's not.
Did you set that up in there to be
Yeah,
close?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just every now and then you'll see them twist on you while you're tightening.
While you're
it.
tightening
That was
them.
what I was trying to tell you.
Okay,
To just
yeah. So
make sure it doesn't do
almost
that.
put like a piece of tape on it almost and watch it.
Well, I mean,
I can
it's-
figure it in my
once
head.
it starts going in, it should be fine. So, all right, let me go see if I can save this.
And the top is gonna
Top doesn't matter.
it's gonna line up anyways. It's gonna force its way in there, right?
Well, yeah, it's a heavy press fit, so it's just sucking in.
Yeah, I'm not a redneck. I don't carry a knife like you do. If somebody says you got a knife, you say, I got my pants on, don't I?
No, I do not.
I knew a guy that used to say that. Oh, God. Les, he worked
That's
there.
not why I carry a knife, though.
No, I know. Got my pants on, don't I? Bitch, do you have a fucking knife that I can borrow? That's all I want to know. Here's a redneck from the bell.
Yeah.
Pull these out of here.
Yeah. And then out on the in the shop, on the shelf above all the toolboxes,
Okay.
in one of those plastic boxes is a bearing race driver.
Oh, and what? It's a tool.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just use that if you want, the thing you just used, instead of hammering it, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that'll suck them in, too.
Okay.
So
So I'll get that.
No. Oh, you put it away?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a barbell. It looks like a barbell. Oh, sweet. Looks like a fucking barbell. Okay. These obviously go on last.
Those don't go on at all.
Oh, they don't?
I don't know, they might if they actually fit. They mean,
Okay, so
not the bearing, just the race. So.
so these get pressed in like that,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
Okay.
One in the top, one in the bottom.
Okay.
All right. Bottom tap to those.
This is pretty good stuff you got, right?
What?
These products, state of the art.
Yeah. These steering bearings. I got state-of-the-art tools. That I got.
Well, I don't have a ratchet would have been state of the art.
There's ratchets over there.
Yeah, but you grabbed the other thing.
You know why?
Why?
Leverage.
Yeah, I know. I wrenched on that like as tight as I could. You know, that's
Yeah.
good, right? Before I blew my hole out.
They can't come out anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I like?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. So these are obviously just going to go in true anyways, right?
Yeah, that tool just draws them in.
Yes.
Nice and square. Don't let me forget to do a bolt order before we leave, too.
Okay.
And then maybe by then we might have some, if you need anything, too, so we can get it all in the same order.
Now, I'm going to go till I can't go anymore, correct?
Yeah, I mean, just, you'll know. You know, like you feel like a...
Right there.
That looks like it right there, yeah.
Okay. When they set,
I'll
basically.
do like, I'm going to start doing like my dad used to do. He, like, that looks tight.
Oh yeah.
That looks tight.
By what you were doing?
By what I was doing, he
yeah.
could tell me it looks tight.
Yeah, one leg's off the ground and shit, eyes all fucked up.
That looks tight.
Yeah, yeah.
I could feel it.
Yeah, you knew when to stop. Yeah, after a while, yeah. Because he was already ready to move on to the next fucking thing.
Oh, no.
Same way you are.
No, he was nothing like me with that.
Not moving on to the next thing. Tighten the motherfucker, let's move on.
No. He was never in a rush.
Really?
Never. I don't know why I'm like that.
It's a fucking mental illness.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And it's not even, like, it's gotten worse, I think, being in business.
Yeah.
Because everything matters, like time is money.
Yeah, everything.
But I was like that before.
Yeah. I was too.
But also, though, that's why I've succeeded in business, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like, you have to have a little bit of that.
Oh, you do.
Otherwise, you're just like, whatever, okay, we got paid for an hour to do an 8-hour job, it's cool.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You know?
Let's do 10 hours worth of work in 7 hours.
Yeah.
And clean the shop for an hour.
Right, yeah.
So. Oh, we had to, when I first started stocking at 17, we had to clock out, fucking run to the truck, haul ass to the job. How fucked up was that? Haul ass like a fucking freak to the job. Stock it as fast as you can, get back, punch back in. Because we didn't get paid, because we were getting paid for stocking the drywall.
Only.
Yeah. And then when we got back in the yard, then we're on the clock.
Oh my God.
Oh, so
is that even legal?
Oh, we're
probably
probably not fucking 79. You know? Just total fucking psychotics going down the road.
Okay, we need the plate and the screws.
Okay.
Red Loctite.
Okay.
And the steering stem.
Red Loctite should be on top of the one of the toolboxes. Right?
Yeah. It's a big bottle like this.
Oh,
big.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking with him hard out there. Now he's got to polish. Oh, now you got to polish, huh, motherfucker? I said, at least you got good music to listen to. He didn't even say anything. Oh, that's funny.
That's garbage.
What do you need from me? Huh?
I'd like to know where my garbage can is, but that's not for me.
Yeah. Oh, it's over here.
I need an Allen wrench that fits this. Should be in the drawer.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, that.
I know. But, you know, Matt and I continue to work on our program, and just it works out how it works out. That's all. I know sometimes you need them on Saturdays, but there's going to be times where you don't need me on. I don't need. There's nothing to do on my bike on Saturdays. It's going to be like that way for a while.
Oh yeah, because because I mean you have this, and then really what is there to do?
I know.
Yeah, because you're
There's that money's right there too.
Oh yeah.
And then the next thing is what?
But we can do what we should. I mean, we could do it piecemeal too.
Yeah.
Mike stuff.
Yeah.
So like maybe
the bottom end.
Yeah,
first.
like we'll do the flywheels first.
Yeah.
And then
I know that's kind of a pain in the ass, but he picks up and drops off, right?
Yeah, it's no pain in my ass.
Okay.
I don't care. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if we do that like that, then we can get the bottom end built.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that'll give you some stuff to do.
Yeah. And like I got to pull my tranny covers off, and that's got to be, I don't know, blasted and painted or something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you'll have to decide. Yeah.
Sanded and painted. What options do I have?
For what?
For the tranny, because I'm going to paint my motor now, so my tranny needs to be black.
Yeah.
With the polished
covers. Yeah. Well, it's just one cover. But
every Saturday you're happier because I'm here. Every Saturday.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does Tom really spread joy?
Absolutely.
I think he spreads some serious bullshit.
Every Saturday you're happier because I'm here. One day you'll admit that. If you're really drunk.
The days I'm happier are the days I'm not here.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Little plate. That's all.
Exactly.
No, the plate that I have it sitting on. Oh. This little deal here.
Oh. Yeah, that salesman's still laughing. You gonna put the other side up? The other bar?
There was no salesman. I ordered it on, It was supposed to be air powered.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, it is a nice press, but
That thing's been on and off like 3 times.
the stem,
Yeah,
oh, it leaks.
during the polishing process. What's wrong? Yeah, that's all I told him to do under them in them holes.
Dang.
Yeah, I didn't tell him to polish those.
Oh, okay.
I said just clean them up.
All right, so you got that. All right, guys, just a quick interruption in the video here. I want to tell you about how to enter to win. As I said in a couple previous videos, we're going to pop this information in the middle of all of our videos here and there, just to let people know how to enter, and it'll get people to watch the videos, as you got to watch and find where the information is. So it's going to be real simple. You don't have to buy anything, doesn't cost you anything. You just need to send an email. I'm going to try to get the email on the screen here. I'm not a super tech whiz, so we'll see how that goes, but the email address is pretty straightforward. It's gaddysgaragegiveaway@gmail.com. So all you have to do, send one email. In the email, subject line, giveaway, and in the body of the email, your name, address, telephone number. That's it. You don't actually even need to give your whole address if you don't want. Just let's scratch the address. Let's give your name, your city and state, and a contact phone number. We're not going to sell the phone numbers. No one will ever have them but me, so don't worry about that. You're not going to get sales calls. I hate sales calls as much as everybody else. But we do need a way to get a hold of you if you win. So, again, name, city and state, telephone number. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel to win also. So if you're seeing this and you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and then send the information on over. So we look forward to everybody entering, and we're really excited to give away this bike. Now back to the video.
Exactly. I'm glad I wasn't in here to see the process.
What? You hammer the bearing on it.
It's just like putting a bearing in a wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing next?
Problem number 2.
What's that?
These aren't long enough. I don't have long enough bolts.
All right.
And the only ones we have out back are black.
Let me unwrap it. Let me ungift wrapped it.
Okay.
I got clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make sure you blow out all those jets to like that the air passages are good. What's the matter?
Nothing. I just.
There you go. Do you have the bolts for all this or no?
Yeah. I
The
think
good
so.
ones?
No,
Okay, well yeah.
I do not.
Yeah. So that's what we need to figure all. I think your fork rebuild kit is out on the back shelf too. Like with all the bushings and stuff. And the
Back
seals.
shelf.
Yeah, the incoming parts shelf.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I just ordered.
Oh, what is it? What is this? What is it for?
It's the fork seal kit and your caps.
Okay, yeah, I believe they're back there. Well, y'all like Molly Hatchet?
Oh yeah, like well, I've seen him like 20 times in concert.
Okay, so why players don't use it?
Oh, just the stuff that we happen to be on at the moment.
Yeah, I listen to great music.
And Skinner.
Skinner, Freebird, man. I haven't heard that in a million.
Yeah, got tired and said, fuck
There's
it.
more than just Freebird, you freak.
Yeah.
Tuesday's Gone with the Wind, one of the
They
best
broke-
songs ever written.
Yeah. One
Trying
of
to
the
get, yeah.
biggest used names for Skinner cover bands.
In their mind,
Excuse me,
they
sir?
think you can cut this and twist the wires together.
Tuesday's Gone. Every
No,
fucking
there's
Skinner cover
there's a
band uses
resistor
that
in
name.
these ignitions.
It's a fucking epic
to
song,
cut the
that's why.
voltage down. So there's a signal on the computer that is looking for
Use
9
the word
volts.
epic.
So if you cut these wires and twist them all together, it
That's
gives
not
you 12
good.
volts.
Hey, you know what? I like history.
It's an
Okay?
anti-theft thing.
If you don't like history,
Yeah.
Don't say that.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
just a
normally
douche.
shit's gone. Yeah.
because you didn't want to go, to me with the museum in Virginia, so you made it sound like the bike was fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You know? I mean, come on. He's gotten pretty fucking comfortable around here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Huh?
I know.
It's awful fast.
From in the beginning when he didn't talk at all.
Yeah. Now, any opportunity to kick somebody in the balls.
only
not-
only you.
Yeah, why is that?
No, Mike too.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tony some.
A little bit on Tony.
Yeah.
But I'm the most. I take the
Tony
majority.
hides
of
outside, so.
All right. Give me.
Yes. You need me to clean that out with a rag or something?
I'll wipe it out. We also need to get the the old forks.
Okay.
You got to take the caps out of them so we can get the damper rods out of them. God, why are we using these good? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know where one of them is.
The old forks. Oh, you know what? The other one is over by my toolbox, sitting in the top of one of the toolboxes. Because I carried it over there to get the bolt out of it.
Up on one of the big ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright guys, so we're going to get ready to assemble the forks here on Tom's bike. We'll give a quick rundown for anybody who's never done fork assembly. It's really a pretty simple process, but... Alright. So, we're going to need this.
This one does not have a screw in it.
That's alright, we got new screws with the
Okay.
kit. We need to get these off.
Okay.
So just lock them in the vise or something, because those are junk anyway.
And out?
No, well, oh, you could do that, but no, I meant put the fork in there and then put a wrench on it.
I got you.
There's a big crescent wrench in the 1/4" drive socket drawer of that toolbox. It's a good spot for it, don't you think?
Is that where they...
Up high.
Here?
Maybe one more. One more.
Oh, good mess.
Watch when that comes out.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I mean, it's not going to be like a cannon,
It's gonna be spring loaded.
but it's going to have a little bit of...
But the bottom won't. The bottom won't come.
No,
out.
you're going to have to flip it over to get that out. But just, you don't want it to, you know.
This is spring loaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't want to fly and hit something that's been painted or something.
No, I got you.
Good catch.
Right? Now, what do you need?
Not that, but just tip it over, take the tube out and flip it over, and that damper rod's going to come out of there.
Oh, it's gonna come out this bottom.
Out of the top. There you go.
That's what you need.
Yep, that's what I need.
And everything that goes with it, or
Yeah.
the spring and shit.
Yeah, well, I want to see what all's on there. Yeah, this was on here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been lowered, these forks.
Has it?
Yeah. But I guess we're going to just put them back how they were since we had the ride height set like that.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna use what's there, but we got new springs. Are the springs the same length?
We'll make them the same length.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna use the bushings that are in the old forks
Well,
instead of the instead of the plastic ones.
Well, there is no bushings in those, probably. So. Alright, so we got our damper rod out of the old fork tubes. We're going to reuse this. We put the new bushing on it. Tom's over there making a mess again. You got your top out spring, and these forks have been lowered a little bit, so they got a 1-inch spacer in them. Since we set the ride height of the bike like that before, we're going to go ahead and leave those in place. So in a minute, Tom's going to come back over here. We'll start doing this assembly so he can see, so he can do the other one after I do the first one. Because we're turning this into an educational process. If he doesn't break something over there.
Negative. It's my stuff. I ain't gonna break diddly.
Oh, was that on top?
That's where that was.
Oh, so, okay. Then we're ditching those.
Okay.
They were using that to stiffen the springs, probably. You got to go clean your hands again? Just wipe them on a rag.
That's no good.
Are you a mechanic or what?
No, we got polished parts and brand new paint.
Okay. We wipe it off. All right, so we got the top out spring. We got our fork slider. We got our new fork tube. We put both of our bushings on it, our washer, and our fork seal. We're going to drop this in. And with our new bushing, it's a nice tight fit. So, where's our new spring? Hand me a new spring. Yeah. We're going to use our new spring here to just push that down till it comes out of the bottom like so. Hand me the little spacer piece. So I'm going to temporarily put this in here so I can flip this upside down and hold the spring in place. We got our bottom bolt with crush washer. And we're going to take our fork tube. Oop. We need this little damper rod cap. Wipe that off for me.
That's original?
That's original piece we're reusing, yep. So you slide that on top, drop your fork leg on, and then if you're sitting like I am, you stand up so you can see down in here. It's going to be impossible for you to see on the video, but you get your end lined up, you drop your bolt and your crush washer, and then you send your assistant to get you a 6mm Allen wrench, which I think is out on the lift here right next to my bike. Gaddy's garage. Okay, had to answer a phone call. We're back. So we got our 6mm Allen wrench. We put our bolt in, get it lined up, and this is threading into the end of that damper rod, which is what holds the whole fork together. So get that nice and snug. And now we've got our fork lower leg, which has been custom machined, shaved down, really super clean. And our fork tube are in one. Next up, we got to grab our 39mm fork seal driver and drive this seal in. All right, we got our fork seal driver. A lot of guys, you can use PVC pipe and other stuff, but honestly, these fork seal drivers are not that expensive. They do a much better job, and I would invest in one even if you're just working around the house. It's a worthwhile tool to have. You take your spring out so it doesn't make all kinds of annoying racket and bug the crap out of you.
Now does that slip into like a groove or something?
It just goes in, and then there's a groove that this little snap clip is going to go in.
That's right.
Which I have not reached yet. Bella, give us a way to, like, you put that in and then you measure and what to cut this at.
Okay.
And every one is different, so. And this seal is tight.
Is it?
There we go. So once you get your seal driven in, you got your little spring clip. This kit we got was, I don't know where the backing, I believe it's a Drag Specialties kit. So it came complete with everything, new bolt, new crush washer, all the bushings, the seals, everything. Since we were doing all new fork legs and all that stuff, it just made sense for us to get all this stuff new. So you put your clip in, and then you got your dust seal, which sometimes you can just push in with your hand. If they're a little tight, I'll just use the fork seal driver and knock that home. So that's basically that. We have to get a little set screw to put in here because we shaved the main drain plug. We're going to use just a little Allen head screw to go in there. And going to do progressive fork springs. So yeah, I want to see what they say on how to set the thing. So alright, let's see here. Calibrating the preload. We're going to go ahead and set this for fork caps longer than 1 inch. Okay, we don't have that. We have regular fork caps. So we're going to go ahead and set this with about a 5/8 of an inch. We got a tape measure in here somewhere? Or no?
I hope, yeah, right here. Sweet, handy.
Perfect. So we're going to let this protrude out because we want it to be a little bit stiffer, being it's a rigid. We don't want a lot of sag. We're going to give ourselves like a 1/2 inch of poke out, and that'll let us load the cap a little bit. So we will cut those both off at that length, and then
right back.
we'll be set. Hey, we're at. All right, so we went ahead and cut both our spacers at once while we were out there. So this will drop in here. We'll put our fork oil in, but again, you know, we're waiting on our drain plug, and then this will just push in and crank down, and we'll tighten it obviously when we're done. But so that's one fork tube there, all set, custom shaved legs, beautiful looking piece, and we'll see if Tom learned anything and can put his other one together. He's shaking his head no. I don't know how he's going to ride a bike with one fork though. Alright, so we got a set of fork legs built. Unfortunately, we're ordering hardware today for a couple of bikes we're doing, so we're kind of at a stopping point right now. We're going to go ahead and make up our hardware lists and get our hardware ordered, and then next weekend we'll be able to get this thing completely assembled front end. We got a little trick we're going to do on the front wheel spacers and some other cool stuff. Alright everybody, that's going to be a wrap for today. I'm really pumped on the progress we made. 2 different bikes, making some good headway today. We're really ahead of schedule on Tom's bike. We weren't expecting to even have the polishing done until today. So with the polishing being all wrapped up, really looking beautiful. The triple trees, this front end is just going to be, for such a simple front end, it's really going to be pretty spectacular. I'm sitting here looking at these triple trees, which are polished aluminum, and they're right next to chrome neck cups, and you literally can see no differentiation between the chrome and the polished. I mean, it's that good looking. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Please check out our giveaway bike videos. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing me say that, but we really do want to give this bike away, and we've just kind of slowed on the subscribers. So without getting the subscribers up to the 2,500 like we want, we can't give the bike away. So please share it on your social media. Remember to tag us. If you have any questions about it, sound off in the comments. And I did a community post. Check that out. We're hoping to do a little Q&A video So I need some questions. So comment on the community post there with your questions, and if we can get, you know, a dozen or so worthwhile questions, we'll do a little Q&A video. That's it. You guys enjoy your weekend, and we hope to see you next time at Gaddy's Garage.